plaintiff, Lacey Dawson, says when the defendant was dating her brother, she would often call Lacey to find out what he was up to. After they broke up, they stopped talking, but Lacey and the defendant remain friends. And she's suing her today for breach of contract, car payments, and emotional distress. Defendant Jessica Barrientos admits that she and Lacey were good friends and says they often partied together at Lacey's house. Jessica denies owing Lacey for anything.
Start with you.
Well, I met this lovely lady October last year. She kind of just popped up at my house.
She popped up at your house?
Yeah.
How's that?
She just popped up at my house looking for, this is my brother.
Okay. She did know someone.
She knew somebody.
Oh, right.
But she introduced herself and stated to me that she's been trying to get a hold of him and asked me if I seen him and told me to call him and get a hold of him. And I did.
Were they dating?
I guess, yeah.
Okay.
That's what you want to call it. I called him, and it's the reason why he wasn't answering his phone. I guess he just...
You want him to tell me?
Yeah, he can tell you. He can tell you. He can tell you what it is.
You keep looking back at him. You tell me, ma'am. Why don't you tell me about it?
Well, I've known her brother for a little bit here. That's how I met Lacey, through her brother, and we actually hung out like a lot. We became good friends, would party all the time together, and Lacey likes to party. And we'd always party all the time. She'd always have parties at her house, and we just always hung out together, and she's...
You still go with her brother?
Sometimes. No.
What happened?
We're just friends.
What happened? Why you all grinning about it? Y'all been
just friends.
Y'all been partying today? Go ahead.
Well, anyways, that's how...
What else you want me to know about you and the
That's
young
how I
lady?
met her. I met her through my brother.
Uh-huh.
We talked. She'd call me and, try to get the scoop on my brother all the time. And we became friends. We confided in each other. We'd go out together. We partied together. Not just me, her too.
All the time?
Not all the time. No, when we got a chance to.
Just every night?
No.
Oh.
just on the weekends. Just on the weekends when, we got... When she was feeling emotional distress about my brother.
You wouldn't drink your problems away?
Then we drink our problems away and
What was
we
your
talk.
problem?
What's my problem?
What was your problem that you had to drink away?
I've had boy problems too.
Oh, okay.
We all have problems, but I was there for her, and that's how we became friends.
All right.
And they stopped talking, but we continued to keep talking.
And what happened to your friendship now that you all are here?
I bought a car from her, and the car's gone now. I don't have the car no more.
Why?
Well, I had given her $1,700 down on a car.
What was the total cost she was selling it to you for?
I never got the total cost of...
She never said, I'm selling it to you for this amount.
Well, we talked about what she owed, and she would tell me she really didn't know how much is left, but it was around $3,000.
So you were just paying off what she owed?
I gave her $1,700 down, and I was continuing to take her payments. Mm-hmm. And we got a notarized...
Let's see what you have here.
Paper.
All right. Did you keep your side of the bargain, or what happened?
Well, I had found out that she was never supposed to sell me the car from the beginning. She got her car through a government program to where you're not even supposed to let nobody drive the car nor sell the car. And this is...
So what occurred?
Your Honor, she did know. It wasn't that she found out. We knew from the beginning.
No.
We knew from the beginning.
I knew I was taking over her payments, but I didn't know I was going to have people calling me and calling my friends, questioning me about where's the car. I know you have the car.
Who were these people calling
people that
you?
she worked with.
FSA.
People that she worked with.
Yeah,
the people that she worked with found out that
the TSA. There's folks that. Folks that spying on everybody. The NSA. The NSA. The ones that.
They were
TSA is the airport.
They were spying on me.
It's those folks that Obama and them had spying on everybody.
They were spying on me.
The NSA were calling on you.
Yes, they were.
And watching you.
They were watching me.
You and Snowden.
They were watching me.
That's the guy that ran over with the secrets?
Yes. Well, I had problems. I had people checking up on me, and I figured I'd buy a car. It's my car. I can have who drives it when they want to drive it, and I can drive it when I want to drive it.
Ma'am, you tell me about this. What is she talking about?
Well, what happened is on March 27th.
No wonder you all are high for real, aren't you? She's talking about... Seriously, what is that? She's talking about she bought a car from you and the government has been watching her. And calling her and her friends about the car she purchased from you. What does the government have to do with it?
No, it's what happened is I originally bought this vehicle. It was a program. I ended up buying a new vehicle, and that vehicle I didn't use. I was only the one who was authorized to drive the vehicle. Well, Lacey one day called me and said that her car she had previously had got repoed. So
authorized by whom? You bought it.
Right, but
it was yours.
Right, but
so what do you mean authorized?
Because it's a program, and I was the only one
What type of program?
It's a program.
Maybe I'm missing
it's
something.
It's a program where you can't. She got a car through a program where she used to work at.
What
They help
program?
They help you give car loans. They give you car loans and help people that don't got money to get a car.
What kind of program? Is this for recovering drug addicts or something? What is it for?
It's a program to where they help. It's a fatherhood program. It's a wheels, like a car program. It like helps people like get better, basically. Like
helps.
Get better from drugs? It didn't work.
Well,
it didn't work then. What?
Maybe.
But when I got
maybe it obviously didn't. What was the program?
The program was called Working Wheels.
Okay, where the government gives you money to buy a car to go to work? Is that what you're saying?
Yes, for back and forth for work.
All right.
At the time when I did get that, I had paid so much cash, and then they helped me out with so much to pay the rest of the vehicle off.
All right, good.
So,
did you find a job from it, first of all?
Yes, I was working.
Well, good, all right.
And then I ended up, later on, getting better, and I bought myself another vehicle. And then that's when Lacey had run into her issues, and she was my friend, and I was being nice, and I said, look.
What was her issue?
She didn't have a vehicle no more because she had a vehicle.
So why you didn't join the program?
Because her need to go look for a car. I would have bought a car somewhere else.
So why didn't you just join the program?
Because I had money to go buy a car.
They were already watching you.
She took me. She took me. No.
Every time she did her thing.
No.
The government is watching me. Yeah, all right, I got it now. I understand now.
She took me
That paranoia set in. Go ahead, ma'am.
So I ended up passing her the car. She knew it was a secret. She knew that we could not let anybody know. She had to give me the
What
payments.
was the secret?
Nobody could know that she was taking over the vehicle.
So you all were scamming. What were you supposed to do with the car? You weren't supposed to return the car to the government agency.
In the end, I had to return it because she got behind payment and she didn't have insurance and...
No.
But had you paid it off, you wouldn't not have to return it at the end. And you were allowing her to take over the payments. Against the rules, but I don't know if that's against the law. That sounds like it's just against the law.
She didn't have a vehicle.
All right, and what did she fail to do?
What happened was she never had insurance on it the whole time. She made her car payments. In June, she didn't make that car payment, and in July, she made the car payment, but was short $40. In the end, and if you see on here, I have, it states...
Let's see it, please.
It states why it got taken because of the car payment and no insurance. I'm still responsible for the balance. So I don't have a vehicle. She don't have the vehicle, but I still owe the money now.
Ma'am?
Before I even made my first payment, the tire fell off the car as I was driving it, like rolled down, the car smashed. I had to get a new fender and a new paint job, and she knows that, and that's why I didn't give her that $300, so I got that car fixed. And we have another agreement when she came and took the car of what she's gonna pay me.
That's the agreement I have to go with. Let's see, the last agreement. I will pay Lacey back in payments of $100 a week.
It never happened. She paid
Ma'am,
me.
you said you will pay her back.
Yes, I did because at the time...
How much did you pay her back, ma'am?
I only gave her 2 payments back, and then that following payment that I had to give her, I told her I couldn't give her.
How much were the payments that you gave her back? You said 2 payments.
I gave her $200.
All right, so you've given her $200 of the $1,700, correct?
Yes.
So why shouldn't you pay the other $15? This is very simple.
Because why would I pay that back? I realized
because you signed the contract.
Right,
that's why.
I did sign that contract, but in the end, I don't have a vehicle, and it never would have got taken if she would have made the payments on time.
You were supposed to sell it to me in the beginning.
Ma'am, the only
Yes.
issue here is you agreeing. After all of what you just said,
Yes.
you still signed an agreement.
I did. I just realized that I really personally feel I don't need to pay her because I still have to pay for the car.
Didn't you know that when you signed this?
When I signed it, I just didn't want to fight. I just was like, okay, well, I guess.
Really?
Didn't really think about it until after.
You didn't think about signing
think about
something
it.
saying that you will pay $1,700.
No.
She don't want to pay it now because her truck is gone and she owes them now.
What's the emotional distress for, ma'am?
Emotional distress, it's more than emotional distress. It's been horrible. Like, I work full time. Okay, first, this is how it goes. This is my day by day basis. I have 3 daughters. The 2 go to school every day. My youngest goes to daycare. I work 9 to 5. After 5, I go to school from 5. After work, I go to school 5 to 8:30 every day. I've had to find a ride to do that every single day and pay somebody to do that every single day. I wouldn't have bought the car if I thought I would
Correct.
have people following me and government looking at me.
Ma'am, I'm not going to grant you your emotional distress. Your inability to find alternate transportation is not a
I paid
direct
people
result
to-
of her breach of contract. Now, were you to bring me receipts saying that I had to pay to get to work for 2 weeks, a reasonable
Yeah.
amount of time,
But the
and
stress,
show me
I
how
can't
you
give
did
you a
it?
receipt
The
on my
stress,
stress.
ma'am. Everybody has stress. You
can't
have
give you a
stress
receipt on
already.
stress.
How old are you?
I'm 26.
26 with
Yeah.
3 children.
With
You
3
already
children.
have stress.
Okay?
Tell me what your stress is.
And this added it. This is it's added my stress.
$1,950 is your judgment. Have a
Thank
good
you.
day.